Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to build the heat sword here. Now this is an alert weapon, which means it's one of those that pops up on alerts, and you see these extra 2 slots here? It'll pop up in one of these. And it used to be a question mark, but now it'll actually show a picture of the sword. So it doesn't pop up all the time, but when it does, it might be worth doing it just to get hold of this weapon. The charge attack on it does let it down a hell of a lot, but it's a mastery level 0, so if it pops up on Mercury and you've just started playing, this is a weapon that you can basically build and use straight away and get rid of the scanner. It's going to cost 1 neural sensor, 500 ferrite, 300 circuits, 300 polymer bundles, so not that expensive. The neural sensor, not really sure where that went after J3 disappeared. It's still supposed to drop on Jupiter, but it's probably going to be like the Oracle cells where they can drop on Saturn, but they can drop anywhere on Saturn, not just from killing Rook. So the neural sensor does drop on Jupiter anyway, or it used to. It's a damn shame I do miss J3 Golem. Alad V is way too hard to kill now. So it's 20,000, takes 12 hours, click build, come back when it's done. Okay, so we'll claim this, jump over to Arsenal. I'm trying to equip it in the wrong slot. Heat sword, and there she is. That's better. Do like the heat swords, that do look nice. Obviously the dual one to me looks much better. There's its one polarity, strangely enough, to fit the molten impact thing. I'm going to fit that in there because that was such a pain to get. I may or may not have to have traded to get that because I still haven't got one naturally. Can fit in the electric one, the sudden strike, that's puncture damage. Will puncture damage go good on this? Nah, slash damage. If you're going to upgrade it, the slash damage is the higher number. And there is a mod for that. But I think we're going to stick probably one of the elements in there, because that's 3. Poison, fire, or electrical. Because frost's not something else, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll probably stick one of them on there ourselves. But stat wise, it's not that bad actually. The 24.5 slash damage. It's the charge attack isn't really that much, but it does have a nice fire rate. So it does show a bit of promise. Okay, so this melee weapon, it can be good, but it badly needs a catalyst in it. Because it needs the charge damage mod really badly. That is max damage mod is in there, the pressure point. I have maxed it, it is in there, and I'm having problems killing guys on these. It does seem a bit weird, and a damn shame to be honest. Especially considering we're getting nailed. But it does need one. I think I will do it, and it will actually be worth it because of the changes that came with this weapon in update 11.3, which is this. Take fireball. You take one too. Because it stuns them just long enough that you can actually get in there and do some damage. And it is a huge area of effect on it as well. Oh, that's not going to work with you flying around. I've got no energy, that sucks. But it's just, it lacks the charge damage and the charge speed. Which means it's just, I wouldn't say it's a bad weapon, it needs a catalyst in it. With a catalyst in it, it could become a nice weapon. Yeah, missed. Aha, that'll do. Iron skin will save us. You see, it's not doing enough damage on the charged attacks to be able to use it properly. And there is mods in there to counter that, it's just you can't fit them and have it doing a lot of damage without the catalyst. So a catalyst is needed, and once it's in there, this shows a hell of a lot of promise of becoming a nice weapon. And I think I will do it, because a ground pound there, I mean, that's nuts. Does a lovely effect. And if you have it equipped and you're using Valkyrie, it will also do that on her ground pounds when you're in the Hysteria, her Uber. And it does look really nice. But it's just, without the potato in it, it's still good on Mercury. Past that it becomes, well, as you can see, it's having issues killing these things, and as I say, this is just the capture mission on Wolves. This is why I came in as Rhino, because Iron Skin's definitely needed. This is just, it kills things, but it takes way too long. And all I've fitted was the poison damage mod. Yeah, you can't knock me back while I'm using that melee attack. That's not charging, so yeah. Oh, that's how we did it. God damn electrical people. Well, my turn. No? Not all you got? God. I thought it was aimed right. But that ground pound that just looks so nice. Loving the ground pound to bits, and there's the exit. So we'll have to call this. I mean, as I say, it's just a damn shame you've got to fit a catalyst in it. If it wasn't for having to fit the catalyst, this would have been a really nice weapon with the catalyst in it. But I don't know, it's one of those weird weapons. It's nice, but it could have been better. I mean, most of the weapons they brought out since update 11, apart from the grenade launcher, were exactly the same. They were nice, they could have been just a little bit better. This one, I mean, because it does that effect when you hit the floor, I want to make it better. So a catalyst and them charge mods will be going into this, and it won't become a super powerful melee weapon. I mean, the Dakra still probably will go-to weapon, the Dakra Prime, because my melee style is more swinging constantly than charging it. I mean, the charge time, don't get us wrong, the charge time isn't that long. It's just, if you're going to fit the charge damage, you may as well fit the charge speed, just to get the best out of it. So we'll leave that off here for now. As I say, it's the only downside to it is it needs a catalyst to become a good weapon, because the charge damage just simply isn't enough. The rest of it is fine, it's just the charge damage. It takes longer to kill somebody with a charge damage than it does by just swinging it at them. So it definitely in need of a catalyst, which is its biggest downside, and probably its only downside, because I mean, I love that effect. They'll probably define it and make it look a bit better once they figure out people have gone back to these weapons and started using them. So we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.